maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Maxey out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Releases from 15. A nice shot by Embiid. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Young's shot is off. And Harris wide open. He shoots the basket, good off the assist from Simmons.
He's improving from distance. Now, that's one of the things Harris has worked on, and the work has paid off.
Young for 3, and no good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3. Atlanta has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Out to Harris. Wide open look. And he knocks down the jumper. Harris has got 5 now.
This speaks to the assertiveness of Harris. Look, shots like this demonstrate how effective he can be.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Young dishes to Collins. Will it go? Rejected by Harris.
He's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Knocked loose. Young with the steal. Launches it. They get it again.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Now, here's Maxey. Right wing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's Embiid. That one off the back iron and out.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he sees it.
Here's Maxey following the basket by Trae Young. The 8-footer, and they pick up 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now, here is Young. Jacks up a 3. Again, Young missing.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
With tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
Here's Williams. No good on the shot. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Out to Harris. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Gallinari missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's blocked. Outside for Simmons. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Maxey's got his second bucket. Williams with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
Now here is Harris. Back to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. Basket, good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the 76ers, Shake Milton is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Scott. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Milton with it. He's against Williams. A shot by Milton, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 9-point game.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
And he makes that one. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Howard with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Howard kicks to Curry. On the wing, Milton. A drive by Scott. There's the pass to Curry. Back to Scott. Got a piece of it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's Gallinari with the 3. And Curry pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 8. From the arc. Sinks the triple. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Gallinari surveying the D. This one for 3. The shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Milton. Almost, but it rolls out.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Korkmaz. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He can be a solid player in this league for many years.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Korkmaz. And here is Curry. Clock at 6. He gets it in there. Here's Young. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 4 this quarter.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Milton finds Curry. Back to Milton from downtown. Rebounded by the Hawks. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Shoots from 14. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Korkmaz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the persistence of Bogdanovich. I mean, I love watching him work hard in these transition situations.
Now Curry. He has 5. Here's Korkmaz. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. They staged a good old-fashioned ambush, going on an aggressive... And that'll about do it as we get ready for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Passes it to Green. Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9. It's stolen by Capella. Collins finds Capella. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 4.
Wonderful instincts on the defensive end. I like how Simmons stays after his man. He's not letting him get comfortable.
Collins against Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Embiid with it, guarded by Hunter. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Simmons with it. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Young against Simmons. Young's shot is off.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
Pass to Maxey. Bogdanovich against Simmons. There's the feed to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt. His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Another miss by Young.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Herter passes to Williams. Simmons dishes to Green. Williams against Simmons. Poke loose.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Philadelphia.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And here is Curry. He's got 5. The pass to Milton. Taken away by Williams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Herter. Shoots from 14. The shot by Reddish, no good. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Embiid, and that misses badly. Air ball. Here's Herter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Six seconds left here in the third quarter. Curry way outside, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Philadelphia ahead. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The 76ers leading by 9 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Seth Curry is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Mike Scott. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward position. And he gets it to go. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but You know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Milton. Howard finds Milton. Over Williams. Here's Howard. Milton in the corner. Pass to Scott. Curry from deep three-point land. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Herter. That one good for 2. Herter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
It's Curry outside. The shot comes out. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Now Milton. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Some changes for Philadelphia. Inside. Harris misses. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Young, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Embiid, the pass to Green. Three-pointer, nailed from three-point land.
Oh, look at the unselfishness of Embiid. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Young for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Look, I know he wants to get them back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not heaves.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Kicks it to Harris. Over Young. Harris's shot is good.
Oh, such an efficient scorer. You know, if you give Harris these opportunities, he'll punish you from there.
Launches a 3. Again, Young missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Passes it to Simmons. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Left side Collins. Ring shot on the way. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green kicks to Harris. Simmons passes to Maxey. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Philadelphia.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. Had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
Now, here's Maxey. Down low. Embiid inside. Capella covering. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often.
And a deep three from Young. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Embiid. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our setting tonight. How it's ended out.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Middleton. Giannis outside. There's the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here is Williams. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Lopez. Passes it to Holiday. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Middleton. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Holiday against Williams. Bogdanovich dishes to Williams. Shot clock at 5. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Collins.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Williams passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Good D by Lopez.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Middleton for 3, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Williams. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here is Forbes. And he banks in the layup.
You have to like that move by Forbes. The dribble drive adding dimension to his game.
Now, here is Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bucks trail by 3. Teague dishes to Forbes. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Now, here's Reddish. Defense right on him, and a missed layup. Teague deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And Herter gets it to go.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Outside Teague. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Takes a three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was in.
For me personally, I just want to know.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Reddish in its small forward. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Out to the wing. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Now, Antetokounmpo, he's got 5. Back to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And that one hits back iron.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Atlanta leading by 7.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And Milwaukee has possession after the basket by Atlanta. Middleton right side. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Hawks have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Williams looking around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Crafty drive by Lou. That's a veteran play, drawing the foul.
The Hawks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game, and the first one drops. And Williams drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Holiday against Williams. Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. 54 seconds left in the first half. For the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Lopez, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Williams against Holiday. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Giannis. And that one released in time, but no good.
Great stop by John.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They can... And...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Lou Williams.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. We've got Bobby Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here is Forbes over to the left wing. Portis in the post. That shot missing, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got his second basket of the game.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Teague up top. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Outside Teague. And the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. Okongwu grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Huerter. Okongwu at the elbow. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now here's Teague. He's tightly guarded. Passes it to Connaughton. From past the arc. And the Bucks miss again.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Count that one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
The Hawks making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Teague can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Superb focus on the finish by Cam Reddish, showing how cool he is under pressure.
The Hawks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Tucker back to Forbes, and it's blocked. Young passes to Reddish. Dunn left side. The offensive rebound.
When inspired, Reddish is a good rebounder. Great physical tools at 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella, kicks it to Williams. Back to Capella. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
1:06 left to play in the third. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Kicks it out to Collins. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Unhindered, going all the way.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Stolen by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 7. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 9.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And so it's Atlanta with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Collins dishes to Williams. Back to Collins. Williams against Holiday. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Collins.
Man, when Sweet Luke gets on a roll, it's a beautiful thing to watch. He is lighting them up tonight.
Outside Holiday. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Middleton on the wing. Hits the jumper in space.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Hunter. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella kicks to Hunter. And here's Collins from outside. Here's Capella. They shoot again.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Middleton finds Holiday. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Trains the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 21.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Here's Middleton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Fires from deep. Young, no good. Bucks trail by 19. Outside, Antetokounmpo. From the baseline. Here's Lopez. Drops in the layup for two.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And a deep three from Young. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Atlanta.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lou Williams.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. From deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. And here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Takes the three. The shot by Holiday, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Okongwu's shot is good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Get to the block, bro.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Right side Holiday. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great. Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Durant. Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Williams attacking. James Harden with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well. Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebounding.
Outside for KD. Over Hunter. Collins against Green. Back to KD. Shot clock at 4. That one no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Hunter. Brooklyn with the rebound.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And good that time. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Outside Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
We always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And stolen by Jordan. Irving with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. And Harden wide open. He shoots. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pump.
The Hawks again can't hit.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
The Hawks trail by 5. Capella goes in. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Harden the pass to Green. Harden against Bogdanovich.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the rejection by Harden. Irving against Williams. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
6 to shoot. Young with the steal. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. He feeds it to Young. Buries it down low.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Harris inside the line. And again, it's the Nets missing. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Gotta time up that clock to do so.
Young, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Dinwiddie outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young. The Nets have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young with the ball. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 3. Misses from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 1. And the And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Reddish out there with Gallinari, and it's Okongwu in its center. Dinwiddie outside. Off target from three-point range. It's stolen. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Griffin finds Harris, and Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And here's Harris from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
The Hawks trail by 4. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Young. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Young's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the shot goes down.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Young drives in, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Harris's shot is off. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Brown finds Dinwiddie. Back to Brown. A minute 50 left now here in the second. Young outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Brown the pass to Claxton. And they're moving it up. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Harris. Over Reddish. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Here's Griffin. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Griffin's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Young, good.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. The 3. But they recover it. Here's the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game, for the lead. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Irving's got 11 points.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Williams' shot is off. The Nets with the lead. And here's Harden for 3. Connects from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
And Harden's three-point accuracy is lethal. I mean, he gets his shot off with such ease and quickness.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. And he lays it up and in.
And lets the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And a wide open look for Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Williams finds Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
All free throws good from Capella. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. It's a 1-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Now the pass to Durant. Irving looking for an opening. There's the triple. And the Nets miss again. The Hawks trail by 3. It's Collins with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Moves so well towards the rim. When Collins attacks with that kind of ferocity, puts the defense on their heels. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Harden against Bogdanovich. And the basket by Harden.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Bogdanovich. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. Fires from 18. And KD the bucket on the assist by Green. And the Nets lead by 5. Williams kicks to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Irving. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Outside Irving. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Williams against Harden. Williams can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
The Nets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
KD, that's for 2. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Williams, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Collins. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Collins has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. Back to Dinwiddie. Makes it off the glass. And the Nets lead by 6.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Outside Williams to the inside. Here's Collins. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Here's Brown, and the layup falls.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. The kick out to Brown. Back to Dinwiddie. No good from outside. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, Capella's so special. Great strength, good focus, especially when he's being defended like that. That's good work there.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Young outside. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Harden against Young. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
It's Harden with the drive. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Gallinari. Green with the block. Here's Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 4 this quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the breakaway.
Traps in the tray.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Here's KD. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
The Hawks trailing. Young taking his time here. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Outside Irving, lock at 6. KD with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. A second chance effort. Durant kicks to Irving. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 6.
Jordan coming up big. His name is Cole, And he ups the ante and delivers.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nails it from the high post. And now an 8-point Nets lead.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Nets with possession here. Now here's Green. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win on the road for them this building. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it. Bustling Philadelphia. And with it,
Hey, Kevin.
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. And for Philadelphia, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Milton the pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Good on the triple. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. 17-foot shot on the way.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Collins with it, outguarded by Simmons. Williams for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Inside and stolen by Simmons. Fast break Philadelphia. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Simmons. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Williams with the ball, defended by Milton. And Williams, here we go. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. To the paint, here's Collins, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Well, John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Milton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Fires it up. Williams can't hit. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. Got it. Good job in the low post. Simmons got 8.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich for 3. Capella against Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Capella with the bucket.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Simmons. Now, here's Maxey. Oh, boy, a lot of contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Williams scanning the floor. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We come back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5, down low. Korkmaz, no good. The Hawks trail it. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Simmons, and good off the lead pass that time. Simmons got 12 in the game.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Williams from outside. He can't get that one to fall. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Howard. Simmons got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia. Bogdanovich against Curry. Inside, here's Collins. Outside, Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta gets it back. Back to Bogdanovich. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Capella trying to free himself up. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Outside Curry. From about 19 feet, a putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Williams for 3. Williams missing again.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Simmons. Williams against Hill. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. And here's Simmons for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Atlanta making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Korkmaz passes to Hill. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Young. Finished off the break.
Such a quick thinker in those spots. Trae Young has a knack for knowing where to get to.
The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Howard. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Howard, great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gallinari surveying the D. And Okongwu slams it in.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Passes to Howard. Back to Curry. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Young dishes to Gallinari. Back to Young. There's the triple. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside Curry. Shoots from the high post. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Good use of recognizing space and getting to the mid-range from George Hill.
Young against Hill. Shots good from Young. And so here is Philadelphia, leading by 5. Now Harris from deep three-point range. He can't get it to go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break. Or third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 6. And that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Curry. Howard is out there with Harris. Then there's Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Gallinari outside and stolen by Howard. Harris kicks to Curry. He dishes it to Howard. Poked away. Gallinari with the steal. Finished off the break.
You could make the case that Gallo should have got a whistle there, but you still have to give him props for finishing on that difficult drive. Yeah, I said props.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke, had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA, struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Young pass to Gallinari. No good from the wing.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Harris. It's back to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Harris. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And there's the pass to Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Howard tries again. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And Herter gets it to go.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Hill kicks to Korkmaz. Howard at the elbow. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Shot from 12. At the tip, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got his second basket.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
To the middle, and stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Collins passes to Williams. From the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The Hawks trail by 7. Down low. Collins kicks to Williams. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
That one goes in. Embiid's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Outside Williams. Over Milton. Again, the miss by Williams. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Williams, and it's Capella in at the center position. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Nobody near Williams. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Milton kicks to Simmons. Back to Milton. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Green dishes to Simmons. And there's the feed to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Lob pass to Capella. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Embiid.
Come to me.
Pass to Milton. Unloads from 13. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Young way outside. Atlanta again missing. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. On the wing, Green. Pass to Milton. Three-pointer. They get it back. Here's Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Young, good.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Green finds Embiid, and the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Maxey, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton. Passes it to Fernando, and stolen by Thybulle. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. It's rebounded by Herter.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Simmons inside. Rebound by the Hawks.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
So Philadelphia wins it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Capella in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's DiVincenzo. And here's Holiday. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got the first points up on the board for the Bucks. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I play under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Yep, that one goes.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Giannis against Collins. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Giannis.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Now here's Williams. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Williams with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
For the finish, and the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Holiday against Williams. And Holiday, here we go. Good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. 2 points. That one goes.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here is Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Herter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Gallinari with it, guarded by Tucker. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. In the corner, Herter with it to the inside, and stolen by Portis. Now the Bucks moving it up. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now T to the right side. Right side, Portis. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. That shot no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Young, here we go, and it's blocked.
Great size by Bobby Portis. Would love to see him block more shots, but he got all of that one.
And stolen by Okongwu. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by T. They're running. The shot's good from Forbes. It's all knotted up.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now, here is Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Here's Reddish. And no good. Great D that time from Portis. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
And here's Young. Fires the three. That shot, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 2. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Shot clock at 5. Teague surveying the D.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Solid transition play from Cam Reddish, working hard to make an impact.
Forbes the pass to Portis. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Here's Connaughton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He couldn't have played it better. There was just enough room to get the shot off.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. High arcing shot. Rebounded by Tucker. The Bucks trail. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Forbes. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Back to Forbes. Goes back up. And Portis with the layup. Portis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge
and stay strong mentally.
Now here's Williams. Good D by Lopez. And Milwaukee has possession. It's Giannis with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his first points of the game.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now here's Williams. Lopez with the block. Second chance shot. Capella and can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so he makes both from the line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Now here's Lopez. And Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Collins. Holiday the pass to Giannis. Outside Holiday. Buries it from three-point range. Holiday's got 5.
Certainly capable from distance. Defenses no longer dare Holiday to shoot from out there.
Giannis against Collins. The dish to Bogdanovich. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins once again bringing the energy.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
This is what you can count on with Holiday. He's active. He's consistent. He's going to give you everything he has every night.
Now here's Capella. He's got 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Williams. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
Holiday looking for an opening. He feeds it to Lopez. Shoots over Capella. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that should do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Williams, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Teague. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here is Forbes. Back to Tucker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Young with the ball. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Young's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Atlanta. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here is Forbes. Lays it up off the glass. Forbes has got his second bucket.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
And Young, here we go, and it's good for two. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Knocked away and stolen by Okongwu for the lead, and it's Gallinari laying it in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Teague against Young. A nice shot by Teague. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams has checked in. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Hawks leading. Lopez over to help. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Holiday. Lopez with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here.
He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Outside Williams. Count the basket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. The pass to Middleton. Now Holiday, he's got 8. Back to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton is doubled. Pass to DiVincenzo. They get the rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Giannis inside. Gallinari covering. Here's Lopez. Goes up again. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Williams passes to Okongwu. The layup missed. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. In the corner, Middleton with it. Buries the corner 3. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Williams passes to Gallinari, and that one is good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he comes up with the deuce.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Here's Okongwu. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Milwaukee has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And here is Teague. Seconds left. He takes it up and lays it in. Teague's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Tie game in Milwaukee. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo over Collins. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Collins passes to Hunter, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Outside Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Young. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Inside. Down low. Here's Capella. Good D by Lopez.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. 5 on the clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 1.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Shoots. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter. Young with the ball. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Outside Holiday. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Holiday against Young. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. To the paint. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timeout called by Nate McMillan. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
The feed to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Got it!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Milwaukee's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Kept alive.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Passes it to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Young. Here's Capella. Good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Holiday. And the shot is long. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. A truly gut. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint. And looking at the Nets, Green is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the shooting guard. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now, here is Harden. He dishes it to Jordan. Back to Harden. Outside for KD. Good on the bucket.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Good on the shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Kicks it to Collins. Williams up on top. He can't get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And that one drops for him.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's Williams. The pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
This guy is as good a shot maker as anyone in the league. Lou Williams doing work.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Harden scanning the floor. Irving passes to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden against Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Hunter. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Harden against Young. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Irving. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Irving. Count that bucket.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection. And Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Gallinari attacking, and Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now here's Dinwiddie, and finished off by Brown.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Young looking around. And the layup falls.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's the three. The shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Griffin with the steal. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
When you drive to the cup, you do it with a purpose. And Joe Harris mixing up his attack right there.
Young against Dinwiddie. And Young kicks to Gallinari. The three-pointer, no good. The Nets with the lead. That's tipped and stolen by Okongwu. Here's Young. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Pass to Harris. To the middle. 4 seconds left. He can't get that one to fall. Tie game in Brooklyn. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got Harris. Brown out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Brown right side. Outside Griffin. Dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Griffin. He can't get it to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Passes it to Young. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Dinwiddie drives in. Good. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And Doris, make no mistake about it, Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the wide open shot from Reddish. They get it back.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And again, it's the Nets missing. Atlanta leading by 3. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Here's Williams. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that one is hammered home.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Williams for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Dinwiddie drives in. And good that time. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Capella dishes to Hunter. From 10 feet out, jump shot is good that time. 6 points for DeAndre Hunter. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's Irving, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism
does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And he's good on the second. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Harden outside. No good on the triple.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Capella, and it's blocked by Jordan. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Outside Green. From 15 feet away, and the Nets miss again.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Harden kicks to KD. And the Nets miss again. The Hawks leading. Now Hunter. He's got 6. Right side, Williams. Hunter, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. And this Hawks team still learning on the fly. Learning on the fly. And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Runner at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Capella in at the 5, down low. The feed to Williams. And it's Capella missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And KD throws it down.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Capella finds Williams. Six to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Durant. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Collins.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Bogdanovic looking around. Here's Capella. Takes it off the glass.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
The kick out to Irving. Back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Brooklyn making some changes. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Back to Brown. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Nets lead by 1.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound, Nets. Brown the pass to Harris. From past the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And Reddish with the slam. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. The 9-foot shot. Here's Jordan, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Young outside. Shot on the wing. Rebound, Brooklyn. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. No good from Jordan.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Out to Harris. Lets it go with a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Young against Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. He is great at finding ways to create these calls.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd, still 0 for 3. Griffin passes to Harris. Griffin attacking, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And a big man that plays with a lot of versatility in his game. Opponents have to be cautious of Griffin on the drive.
And the Hawks with possession here. 1 second left. That shot no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets out in front. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Green, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in its center. And so they foul intentionally. It's the Nets now. They trail by 1. Now here's Durant. And there's the pass to Green. KD on the wing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Collins, good.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Irving dishes to Harden. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Williams with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Nets trail by 3. Harden outside. The dish to Irving. Harden kicks to Irving. That shot off the mark. Good tee by Williams. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Good on the shot. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Harden the pass to Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Harden against Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Harris subbed in for Green. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in. Harden dishes to KD. Kicks it out to Harden. And right on target with the swish.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Young against Harden. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden. The first one falls.
And, of course, all the comparisons to Steph Curry. Young's just trying to be the best version of himself, and we've already seen the upside.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Young against Harden. And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Harden, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
It's stolen by Capella. Harden against Bogdanovich. Young left side. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That shot off. Nice D from Griffin. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And on the way from Irving for 3.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good off the front iron. Lets it fly from 18. It's off. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.